evil.
And welcome on back, everyone.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them. And that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions. But there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
To Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. And right off the bat, just like Resident Evil 2, they throw you in the fray. We don't need to deal with those guys. So we're going to shoot our way through.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone!
All right, so the Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 2 basically works in tangent, where the events of Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 2 kind of overlap each other. The very beginning of Resident Evil 3, I believe, happens before Resident Evil 2, and as Resident Evil 2, as Resident Evil 3, it's unclear. Hold on, there's something over here. I can't exactly remember, but by the time Resident Evil 3
I'm not leaving. Never. Just get away from me.
by the time Resident Evil 3 ends, Resident Evil 3 happens after Resident Evil 2, but the beginning of Resident Evil 3 happens before, if that makes sense. I think this is locked. No, it's not. But there is a key hanging. So the neat thing with this game, this is one of my favorite games of all time, is you can do so much more in this game compared to the previous. You can make your own ammo. You get good upgrades. Make some handgun ammo. This just explains the different types. Okay, we're not gonna go through it. Just a tutorial essentially. This just tells you what makes what. Handgun ammo is A, B is shotguns, C is grenades, A plus C is grenade flames, B plus C is acid, C plus C is freeze, and then CCC is magnum. So, there's that. We're going to put away the first aid spray. We're also going to put away the handgun ammo for now. They only gave you hard mode and easy mode. Ugh. Okay. Well, we're going to deplete the bullets of each of these weapons, I suppose. Okay. We'll grab that. We're going to put away the reloading tool for now. And here we go. But yes, this is one of my most favorite games of all times. Let's just make sure there's nothing here. Zombos. I think there's an exploding can nearby too. You know, I got plenty of ammo. Let's not be afraid to use it all. Okay. That one, but this door falls off. Alright, we're gonna go to the map quick. Man, where am I going? Yeah, that's where I want to go. I think that was Brad. I think that's all in here. Come on, move. Should I really pick this up? Yeah, fuck it. I'm a loot goblin at heart. Gotta get everything. I guess we followed Brad. Yeah, because going that way just doesn't really take me anywhere, except back around. Let's just make sure there's nothing down here. And nothing on the other side of this door. There's a screech. Come on. Come on. And you bitch. I believe this door is locked with the key that you get. Yep. The key that you would get after beating the game. I am going to take down Nemesis each time. So when I get to... You fucking turn off quick. Jesus. Nemesis, we will be fighting him. Pretty sure I got enough ammo to take him down. And you encounter Nemesis at...
Get away!
Didn't know you're still alive, Jill.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
Okay, so over here, I think there was something back here besides just this photo. Clock tower poster key, picture of the picture postcard of a clock tower. Following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot, St. Michael Clock Tower. Should be handgun ammo back here. And over here, get your lighter. Before we go to the police station, we got some areas we're going to go to first to clear. Okay, got that. That door's locked. So we are going to go back the other way. Here, I forgot how far the police station is. Over here. So that's going to go that way, but I think this way unlock the door. which, whatever. Go this way, takes me to the police station. Hold on. I remember what to do here. We need to do this, this, and... Oh, no! Patience. Patience. A little further, and boom! Ah. We got most of them. I need a save box though, like, badly. I think I'd go to... Okay, you're locked, right? No. But, oh, hold on. There's a safe room here. And a bunch of ammo making things here. So an A and B is going to give me shotgun shells. Oops. That's not what I want to do. I have so much fucking handgun, shotgun ammo. Or, so much weapons. This is not funny at all. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't really need that. Put that. We'll wait on that. Damn it. We'll probably save here. Honestly. I think what I might do is, since I've got so much fucking ammo, I might just make enough ammo, just make enough gunpowder to get C's, and just do C's. And because I know once you make enough ammo, you can start making enhanced ammo. So I should be able to make enhanced magnum ammo. Not sure if I need that or not. So when you get to the police station, you get to go inside the police station. The police station is also basically the same as in the first game, except there are some areas that are blocked off. Okay, so if we go left, is the police station. Over here is what? It's locked with a simple lock, so I need the lockpick for that. So we're gonna fight.
Jill! We've gotta...
So the cool thing about Resident Evil 3, this Resident Evil, is it gives you scenarios that on what you want to do. You could either there's actually 3 things you can do. I think each time you meet him, it'll give you an option for 2, but there's a third thing you could do. So we are going to fight him. Because I want to know what he drops. Hmm. Hmm. God damn you, fucking bullet sponge. You're a fucking bullet sponge, dude. Jesus. He does not drop anything. Okay. I know he dropped something later on. I'm pretty positive of it. Okay. Yeah, fucking bullet sponge. I don't think there would have been any way to fight him right away if you were in hard mode. Yep. Okay, so remember, like in Resident Evil 2, when I came to the police station, I could have sworn up and down that there was herbs in this corner here. Well, it was in Resident Evil 3. I was thinking of. All right, we are going to use you, and we're going to wait on you guys because we need to combine the red herb. I think I need to examine the thing. You can get I think there's like 2 or 3 stars cards you can get. (0513). Okay, I don't have a fucking ink ribbon. I like that the Kia kept the music the same for the police station. 25. Am I gonna have enough fucking... I might have to come back. It's 6% left. Yeah, I might have to go back to the... Alright, so our first actual report to read. So September 24th, there are reports of theft in a municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. This is a puzzle, by the way. They're giving you a hint to a puzzle. Due to the lack of availability authors this time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. On the 26th, based upon an autopsy report of the 42-year-old restaurant owner, I have discovered that he has one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 a.m., where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed symptoms. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. So that's going to be the evidence room, probably. Okay, there's nothing there. There's shotgun ammo here. Okay, hold on. Am I nearby? Yes, I am. All I have to do is... I think, as long as there's not a lot of resistance, I should be able to get to the save room. There's the gem. And there should be... Okay, that's... Okay, so I gotta remember that. Is that noted on the map by chance? It is not. Okay. Was it 0519? I don't remember. Okay. Well... We need to go get the... We need space anyhow, so... Down to 1%. Ah! Okay, we don't need that anymore. Actually, yes I do. Because I don't remember the fucking thing. Put that away, because we don't need that for a while. No, I got fucking ammo here. What the fuck am I worried about? So that fight took nearly 75% of what I had in there. Whoops. I don't think there's anything in here. You can't develop film in here, so, or this go around. All right, there's the report here. David's memo. My sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this is happening. We lost another man's yesterday. Meyer, one of our better marksmen. He saw me panic once. We were overrun by the zombies, but he came back to save me. But when the time came to return to death, I ran. Coward. I can still hear him calling out my name. I can still hear the screams coming from behind, the sound of his flesh being stripped from its bones. I was afraid, terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricade. Now I'm cutting through the chill. Whiskey. Unloading my Mossberg on anything undead. That shotgun's become a close friend of mine. I've blasted many a zombie into fertilizer with it. We lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours, we'll bicker over trivial things in the meeting room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. Does he kill himself? Sounds like he kills himself. All right. Oh. Oops. Zero 0513. I was one number off, actually. Oh. Zero. 5, 1, 3. This meeting room that they were talking about. That Jill's. It is. There's nothing I could do with the fireplace. I think that's all I came in here for. You know, I've never actually tried. Can I add more first aid sprays to that? We're gonna find out. I can. Cool. That's actually quite handy, honestly. Well, I don't need that. Bury that down here. Put the reloading tool away. I know Nemesis is going to be back. I'll have to deal with Nemesis. Okay, kid. What's up, big boy? You know, they could have kept the statues here and just have them already placed. Because I assume that Jill and Claire has already been in here. Or maybe Jill was already here and... I think it's a lockpick. Yep. I think there's something back here. We'll go to the end of the aisle. Oh. Facts from Kendo Gun Shop. To the boys of stars, I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalized the new brand, the new handgun for official use. It is the M92F Stars Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. It's the best balance of Kendall custom guns. Joe said, if you miss the target with this, you should carry a TA ring instead of a gun in your holster. Oh, that's great. Oh, the goods will be delivered along with their proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see when you see what kind of excellent parts are used for the M92F. I know that you'll want to thank the good people who developed it. Sincerely, Robert Kendo Gun Shop.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Damn. Oh, hold on. Hey. Beautiful. I know I'm gonna need it. Anything back here? No. Oh no, what is that? I remember the commercial for this game when this came out. Ah! cheater. Is that on him auto dodge on me? God, you're fucking bullet sponge. Does he not drop anything? Am I wasting my time killing him? I could swear he dropped stuff. Or no? Okay. Yeah, I can swear he dropped stuff. Maybe he dropped stuff later on. Yeah. I mean, I guess one good thing that would come of taking him down would be you not having to worry about him chasing you all over the place. Okay. 53 minutes. I think this is a good place to stop. We are done with the police station. We've gotten the police station. We have gotten one of the key items needed for the clock. Can I not switch maps? Rather not. Yeah, I think this is definitely a good spot to wrap up. We'll explore more of the city. We've got the lock pick, which will actually hold on. No, there is a couple things I need to get. There's a couple areas that needed the lock pick. Now that I remember. Yeah, these. And was there something else? There's something else that needed the lock pick. Maybe it was just that door. It might have been just that door. Yeah, it might have been just that door. All right. Well, anyhow, we are wrapping up. We've got the lockpick to get out of this place. We're going to bury one of these guns because we certainly don't need it. We are going to combine this. So like I said, we're going to get a lot of fucking Magnum ammo. But yeah. Have a good night, and see you next time.